Whenever you rent or buy a video, you need to be sure that the film you choose is suitable for the audience at home. To help you, there are certificates given to films which tell you broadly what the film is like. This film has been classified U. This means, quite simply, universal. In other words, it can be seen by people of all ages. There'll be nothing unsuitable for children, and the whole family might well enjoy it. Video certificates are there to give you the chance to make an informed choice. They allow you to have peace of mind and be entertained. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the film.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
with Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book, the world drifts by, the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And now I'll draw the river with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Oh, what a beautiful morning. I'll get my life jacket on first. And then have a look at my book. And it says that just down here there are some lock gates. And I'm going to go through those and all the way down the river to Tewkesbury. So I'll get the engine started and on my way.
Thanks, Duck. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
I like seeing all these different boats. They give me lots of ideas for stories.
Oh, Fizzy. We're going all down the river.
To see lots of different kinds of boats.
I'm coming to the lock now. I have to go through there with the boat to go further down the river. Ah, and there's the lock keeper waiting for us with his dog.
Are you there now? How do you know?
Hello.
Good day, sir.
Nice day.
You have a good trip?
Very, very good, thank you.
Good.
I see you've got a helper.
Yes, Dino. Dino.
Dino.
Take your rope for
That's a
you.
good name.
Come on, take the rope.
What a whizzy dog, Jim.
Yeah,
Come on.
his
Hello,
name's
Dino.
Dino.
Hey, Jim, Dino's going to
Slowly,
catch
slowly,
that
slowly.
rope. He's got it. Oh,
He's a clever dog, isn't he?
he's lovely.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
He's a very good helper, isn't he?
Yes, he's been quite good.
He certainly enjoys it.
Yes, yes.
Does he get a lot of practice? Do you get a lot of boats coming through?
Oh, yes. I did about 5,500.
5,000? Really? My goodness, it's a lot.
Rosie,
Yeah?
let's throw Dino our rope now.
Okay.
Dino! Dino!
Dino!
Catch, boy. Oh, big air boy. Big air
Oh,
boy.
well done. He's got our rope. Thanks, Dino. Oh, Jim.
Rosie,
Yeah?
Dino just took all of our rope.
I know. He's taken all of it.
He's gone to play with our rope.
I know. Silly Dino.
Have a good trip.
Thank you. Bye-bye. My goodness, that's an unusual house, isn't it? It's on legs over the water, and it's got 3 sides, like a triangle.
Jim, that house is the same shape.
Rosie,
Yeah?
that house is a triangle house.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to draw that house. In a triangle house lived a triangle dog. Ruff, 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 ruff. Throw him a rope, said Rosie, and the triangle man said he'd catch if he can. Oh, throw him a rope, said Rosie. Ruff, 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 ruff. Quack, 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 quack.
Oh, come and look at this noggin. There's a boat with a big triangle on it.
Rosie, a triangle boat.
Oh, yeah.
Rosie,
Yeah?
it's blowing away.
Oh.
The wind is blowing it down the river.
Yeah. Sail, sail, sail the boat, zigzag down the river. A blow-away boat with a triangle sail, a flip, a flop, a quiver.
And just along here, there's a marina at Tewkesbury. Tewkesbury Marina, there's the sign. There are all kinds of boats here. You know, I've never been on a sailing boat. I wonder if there's a chance of anybody giving me a ride on one down the river. I really love that. Right, I'm safely tied up now, so I'll go and have a look at all these different boats. My goodness, look at that lovely sailing boat. It's got a lot of ropes. I bet you have to be really good at knots to sail that. Motorboats, like this one. I wonder which one of these boats will be best for me to have a ride on. Well, that looks a bit small for somebody my size. But there's a good one over there. I'll have a look at that.
Rosie, look. Lots and lots and lots of boats.
Come on, Jim, follow Fizcock.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this your boat?
Yeah.
I wonder if you'd do me a great favour. I've never been on a sailing boat. Is there any possibility of a ride?
Of course, come aboard and join
Thank you
me.
very much. My name's John.
I'm Alan. How'd you do?
How do you do? Thank you very much.
Right.
Well, it's got a lot of ropes, hasn't it? Is the sail difficult to get up?
No, in actual fact that they are all rolled up neat and tidy at the moment, but I can quite easily run them up for you if you like.
Oh, could I just see,
Yes,
please?
Yes.
Rosie, what's that man doing?
He's pulling at the rope, Jim.
Oh, and it's pulling up that sail, Rosie. And it's a triangle sail.
Oh, yeah. Sail, sail, sail the boat, zigzag down the river. A blow-away boat with a triangle sail, a flip, a flop, a quiver. Sail, sail, sail the boat, zigzag down the river. A blow-away boat with a triangle sail, a flip, a flop, a quiver. How's it
Triangle
going?
boat, Rosie.
Yeah.
Blow.
Blow!
Oh, Fizcock's got the rope now. A blow-away boat.
Blow,
Blow.
blow.
Ready about. Lee-ho.
Blow, blow, blow the boat right across the river.
My turn now. Ready? Blow it back and back again. Back across the river.
Shall we do it again, Jim?
Yeah.
Blow, blow, blow the boat right across the river.
My turn now. Ready? Blow it back and back again. Back across the river.
Thank you very much.
Right, John, I hope you enjoyed yourself anyway.
I did. It was lovely.
Good.
Bye-bye.
Right, bye.
Donkey's quacking his quacky song.
Fizcock's coming, we've played too long. Come on.
Well, that was an exciting trip. A little bit too exciting, really. It's made me feel a bit wibbly-wobbly. Anyway, I think it's given me a good idea for a story, so I'll sit down and do some quiet writing now.
Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the old ragdoll. They were just having a glass of orange juice when the wind blew a big wave at their boat. It made it wobble a bit, and Jim spilt orange juice all down his shirt. "Give it a wash in the sink," said Rosie. "It'll soon dry on a day like this." Jim hung his shirt out to dry, but the wind took hold of it. It blew and blew, harder and harder, and it blew their boat away. "We're in a blow-away boat," said Jim. The wind blew their boat out of the water and into the sky. They were soon sailing amongst the clouds. They saw some cuckoos flying past and waved to them. "We must be in cloud cuckoo land," said Rosie. "Here's a fine mess you've gone and got us into. How are we going to get home again?" "Easy," said Jim. He went outside and took his shirt in. "It's dry now," he said. Now there was no shirt to catch the wind. The boat sank back down into the water. "That's better," said Rosie. They saw many more blow-away boats and waved to them, but they didn't blow into the sky like the rag doll. "There must be something special about your shirt," said Rosie. "Better take it to the laundrette next time."
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim! Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And then I'll draw the river with two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Ooh, my old blanket needs a good shake. Just look at it. It's getting very thin and worn out. I've had it since I was a boy. Oh, then, got it folded up neatly. And get the doors closed. And then I'll leave it out in the fresh air for a bit. Get my life jacket on. Well, my book says that if I go along here, I'll come to a place called Upton upon Severn, and there's a weaver's workshop there that people can visit. I wonder if they make blankets. I think I'll go and see.
Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Thanks, Duck. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
I hope they do make blankets. I'd like a new one.
We're going up the river to make a blanket, Jim.
A blanket, Rosie?
Yeah.
Snuggly blanket?
Yeah. Oh, Fizzy Gog's blanket.
Oh, snuggly cuddly.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, we're almost there now.
Cuddly cozy Rosie,
Wrapped like a posy.
Fizzy Gog's blanket.
Snuggly warm.
Rosie
And Jim.
will take no harm. Cuddly cozy Rosie,
Wrapped like a posy.
Fizzy Gog's blanket.
Snuggly warm.
Rosie and
Jim will take no
harm.
What?
Ah, here's a good place to stop. And there's the tower at Upton. Good view of that. Oh, I mustn't leave my blanket out. Better just tidy it up before I... Oh. Oh, look at that. I really will have to find that weaver's workshop now and discover if they make new blankets. I'll just put it away neatly before I go. Pop it in the lid. And I'll get on my way.
Rosie,
Yeah,
is he cross?
don't know.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Lovely day for a picnic, isn't it?
Yes, it's lovely.
You picked a nice place for it too.
Jim, that little baby's got a special blanket.
She looks all cozy, cozy, cuddly, Rosie.
Yeah. And that little girl's got one too.
Nice to see you anyway. Enjoy your picnic. Bye-bye.
This way to the weavers, Rosie.
Yeah, full of Fizzgog.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. My goodness, what a busy place. Hello.
Good morning.
How do you do? My
How
name's
do you do?
John.
My name's Siggy. Very nice to meet you.
May I look round your workshop?
Yes, please do.
What I'm really looking for is a blanket.
Well, I think we might be able to help you because we do actually make blankets here. And the blankets we make are made of sheep's wool.
Ah.
A new blanket.
Yeah, a snuggly blanket.
It doesn't look like the wool on the sheep, does it?
Well, you have to make the wool into a thread to start off with. That's the first process. And that's actually what Beverly over there is doing on the spinning wheel. So
Oh, I
shall we go over
see.
there and have a look
Yes,
at
I'd
it?
love to see. Hello.
Hello. You see, she's using the wool straight off the sheep, so that has been cut this year off the sheep,
Of a curly sheep.
of a very curly sheep, with very long wool on it.
Mm-hmm.
Rosie, it's all curly whirly wool.
Yeah, and it's all twisty-wisty.
As you can see there, she's just holding the wool, just gently against the thread,
Yes,
and then the spinning wheel makes sure that that is twisted into a thread.
yes. And you've got some here that's been made. Ah, here's a lot, isn't there? that's been made into
That's
thread.
that's what it looks like spun up, yes. But you don't. I mean, that's the colour off the sheep, but it doesn't have to stay white. You can put colour into it and dye it.
Those are nice, aren't they?
Look at those. Aren't those lovely colours?
Beautiful. It still doesn't quite look like a blanket, though, does it?
No, you then have to weave the threads into a fabric or into a blanket. And if I can show you, that's actually what Vera is doing over here on a hand loom.
Yes. Hello, Vera.
Hello. And what she could do now is to go in and out of those threads with a darning needle.
Ah, just like darning, yeah.
In, out, in, out.
In, out, in, out.
That would be rather slow, wouldn't it?
It would take a long time to do that, yes. Now, in order to speed it up, you can set up your threads so that you can lift a whole lot in one go. That's what Vera's doing now.
See.
Ooh, look, she's pushing it through, Rosie.
Yeah, and pulling it back, Jim.
Is there a still quicker way of doing it?
Yes, there would be a quicker way if we went over to my looms over there and have a look at
Ah, I
that.
see. Does it work the same way as the little one?
Yes, but mine is running on a motor. And that's the shuttle, like Vera's stick, that has got the thread in it. And I have to put that into the loom now before I can start it.
That slides across like that, yes.
It goes backwards and forwards like a little mouse almost. And stand back and watch out because it's quite noisy.
With the glitter and the clatter, the loom weaves the thread. Makes a cosy blanket to put on Noggin's bed. With the glitter and the clatter, the loom weaves the thread. Makes a cosy blanket to put on Noggin's bed.
Is that how my blanket will be made?
Your blanket and a lot of other blankets will be made like this.
Well, I'd like to pick one now, if I may.
Well, shall we go over and have a look at it?
Please.
And that is quite a long blanket as well, so you really can wrap yourself up in it for those cold
Oh, yes.
winter nights.
Yes, I like that. Yes,
Will that be all right?
Please, yeah.
We're weavers now, Jim.
Yeah, we're weaving all in and out, Rosie.
Making a nice blanket for Fizzy Dog.
A blanket with no holes in it, Rosie.
Yes.
Yeah, Rosie,
Uh-huh.
push it through and then pull it back like that.
Yeah, okay.
Rosie,
Yeah?
that's not a blanket.
Well, you do it, Nitty Noggin. Come on, you push it through and then pull it back, and you have to do it really, really fast. And well, you can't do it.
Oh,
No.
push and throw, see it go. Rosie can't go any faster.
I can.
Push it through and pull it back.
Oh dear.
What a disaster.
Thank you very much. It was a very interesting visit.
My pleasure. See you anon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Quack, 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 quack. Duck is cracking his cracky song.
Fizz Dog's coming.
We've played too long.
Come on.
He's coming.
Now, let's have a look at my nice new blanket. Well, that one's got no holes in it at all. And it's going to be really warm for cold nights. And I'm going to fold it up now, put it on the chair, because it's given me an idea for a story. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the old rag doll when they met a young girl weaving at a loom. It went clitter-clatter all day long. "What are you doing?" said Jim. "I'm weaving cloth for my stepmother's new dress," said the girl. "Why are you looking so sad?" said Rosie. Because it will never be ready on time. My loom goes so slowly. She'll be very angry and I'll be sent to bed with no dinner. We'll help, said Rosie. We know someone who can weave very, very fast, said Jim. Come with us. They went somewhere they'd been before on their boat. Midsummer Weavers. There was a beautiful young woman with a loom that had an engine to make it go. She could weave cloth so fast, whiz, fizz, that it was done before you knew it. And her loom wove the stepmother's cloth whilst they all had a cup of coffee. Then they said, "Thank you very much," to the kind young woman. "How can we pay you?" said Jim. "You can put me in a story and make me famous," said the woman. "That'll do for me." And so they did.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag dog.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag dog. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a cloudy day, so I'll start with that. One cloudy day. And then I'll draw the river with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. My life jacket on. And today, I'm going to sail my boat right along the river and out of the city. That'll be a nice change. So I'll get the engine going and on my way.
Thanks, Duck. We're moving, Rosie.
where are we going to, Jim?
Well, that's the nice thing about living on a boat. You can change the place where you live and stay at home as well. One day, you can be in the town with shops and houses all around you. And the next day, you can be in the countryside with fields all round you.
We're going to where there are no houses, Jim.
Is that the countryside, Rosie?
Well, that's what Fuzzyface said.
We're not in the countryside yet, Rosie.
Oh, there's the milkman. Makes me feel quite thirsty. Morning.
Morning.
That reminds me, I have some nice milkshakes in my fridge.
Ooh, milkshakes in the fridge, Rosie. 3 milkshakes out of his milk fridge. 3 milkshakes out of his milk fridge. And if 1 milkshake,
Accidentally get drunk.
there be 2 milkshakes out of his milk fridge. 2 milkshakes out of his milk fridge. And if 1 milkshake should accidentally get drunk. There be 1 milkshake left of his milk fridge. Oh dear.
No, Duck.
Sorry, Duck. Better leave 1 for Fizgog.
Yes, 1 for Fizgog.
There's the rag doll, safely locked up and moored. And this looks like a nice place for a walk over here. I'll go that way. Oh, there's a nice herd of cows. I bet they produce a lot of milk.
Oh, Rosie, look at that great big monster with those great big eyes.
Nugget, that's not a monster, that's a cow. Fizgog just said so.
A cow? Oh. Excuse me, are you a monster? Will they hurt us?
No, they're nice animals. They just want to eat lots of grass, look.
You mean they eat this stuff?
Yeah.
Ooh, doesn't look very nice. They make a funny noise.
Yeah. Moo. Moo. Moo.
Oh, there's a farm. My goodness, I do feel thirsty. I could drink a milkshake, but I've left them all on the boat. I wonder if I could get a drink of milk at the farm. I'll go and have a look.
Milkshakes, Jim.
Oh, hello. What can I
Hello.
do for you?
Well, I was just walking past and I was feeling terribly thirsty and wondered if you had any milk.
Oh, well, I haven't got any milk at the moment because the cows haven't been milked.
Ah, are they being milked soon?
Yes, in about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour.
Ah, perhaps I could give you a hand.
Yes. Oh, but you haven't got any Wellingtons.
No, I'm afraid I haven't, no.
Oh, well, perhaps I could lend you some.
Oh, thank you very much.
Moo!
Oh, what's that? Sounds as if the cows are here already.
Yes. Friendly creatures, cows are.
Yeah, curious,
Yes.
aren't they?
Look, Rosie. Fizgog isn't scared of those big cows, is he?
No, he must be very brave, Jim. Yeah.
Where are the cows going now?
They're going into the milking parlour to be milked by machine. But then I think you want to see how they milked years ago,
I'd
don't
like
you?
to, yes.
So let's go along this way
Okay,
here and
yeah.
find a cow being milked by hand.
Rosie? You said something about milk.
What a gobbin! I can't see any milk.
No.
Well, this is how it used to milk many years ago.
Oh, this is milking by hand, is it?
Yes, that's correct.
My goodness, it looks like hard work.
Yes, it is.
Rosie, He's squeezing white stuff out of that cow.
That's it, Jim. That's milk.
Milk? Like the milk we drink when we drink our milkshake?
Yes, I'm sure it is.
Oh.
And it's coming very frothy.
Yes, and did you know it's warm?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yes.
Oh, yes, it must be.
Would you like a taste?
I'd love one. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Straight from a cow, John, some fresh milk.
It really is warm, isn't it?
Yes. That's how we used to milk cows by hand. Now, would you like to see how we do it today?
I would. Yes,
That's
thank
a good
you.
idea. Come on, let's
Good.
go off to the milking parlour.
There. Lots of nice milk. There. Going to try some. Oh, this looks nice.
Rosie?
Oh.
Naughty, naughty.
No. I was having some of this creamy milk, Jim.
Was it nice?
Lovely. Mm-hmm.
Thanks, cow. Thank you for the milk.
Well, John, here we are in the milking parlour.
Yeah. Now, what's happening here? I see a lot of pipes and things
Yes.
going down.
Well, the unit is put on the cow by hand, and when it's put on, it's got a suction inside the tube
Oh,
there.
I see. Yeah. Oh, I can feel it. Yeah.
Yes, it's sucking the milk out of the cow's udder, just like Andrew was squirting it into the bucket earlier
Oh,
today.
Yeah. And then is it going down this pipe?
Yes, there's the milk coming into the jar. And then also, when the cow is milking, it's having its tea in the
I see.
afternoon.
The other end, there. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Mrs. Moo Cow, did you know that your milk goes all the way up there into that great big bottle? It's sucked out by that machine. Hey, and it goes into that great big tank. Thank you, Mrs. Moo Cow. Bye. Rosie? Come on.
Okay.
Duck! You are Duck!
Duck, you've drunk all Fizz Gog's milkshake.
Naughty Duck.
Yes.
Rosie,
Yes.
he can't have this one then, can he?
No,
No.
you can't.
Oh, Rosie and Jim went to the farm.
Moo, 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 moo.
They got some milk and brought it home
Moo, 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 moo.
with a whisk whisk here and a whisk whisk.
Moo,
Here a whisk, there a whisk, everywhere a whisk whisk.
moo.
Oh, Rosie and Jim went to the farm.
Moo, 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 moo.
Moo! 3 new milkshakes for Fizz Dog Fridge.
Moo, 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 moo.
Rosie. Ooh. Quack, quack, quack. Ducky's cracking his cracky song.
Fizz Gog's coming. We've moved too long.
Moo
Come on, Jim.
too long.
There's nothing like milk fresh from the cow, but I'm still looking forward to my milkshakes.
Oh,
He's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One cloudy day, Rosie and Jim were tired of travelling on the old rag doll, so they went for a walk. "I'm thirsty," said Rosie. They saw a duck drinking from the river. "We can't drink that," said Jim. They saw a bee drinking from a flower. We can't drink that, said Rosie. They saw a cow drinking from its trough. We can't drink that, said Jim. It's got little fizzly things walking on it, said Rosie. Where can we have a drink? I can give you a drink, said the cow. I didn't know cows could talk, said Rosie. They can in stories, said the cow. Where can we get this drink then, said Rosie. Please, said Jim. Come with me, said the cow. They followed her across the field to a house where the farmer milked her. When he went out, the cow said, "Help yourselves." Rosie and Jim found some cups and dipped them into the fresh milk. Lovely, said Rosie. Delicious, said Jim. Thanks, said Jim to the cow. Thank you, cow, said Rosie. That was super fizzy. Goodbye.
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a cloudy day, so I'll start with that. One cloudy day. And then I'll draw the canal with my two blue pens like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Now, I'll get my life jacket on. And there's one job I must do today. I've been collecting my rubbish up in this bag, and I must find somewhere to take it. So I'll get the engine started and on my way.
Thanks, Duck! We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
Of course, when you live in a house, You can collect all your rubbish up and put it in the dustbin. And the dustbin men will come and collect it. But when you live on a boat, it's different. You've got to put it in a bag and take it to a place where the dustbin men can get it.
Fizzgog's taking us to a dustbin.
Dustbin? Rosie, he's not going to throw us away, is he?
No, Noggin. He's going to throw all the rubbish away. They've dropped some rubbish.
Rosie, they're rubbish droppers.
Oh, some people are awful. They don't even bother to put their rubbish in a bin. They don't mind what kind of mess they leave behind. Oh, that's better. They put it in the bin now.
People should put their rubbish in the bin, shouldn't they, Rosie?
Yes.
In the bin. Pick it up and put it in, put it in, put it in. Pick it up and put it in the bin. Wah. In the bin. Pick it up and put it in, put it in, put it in. Pick it up and put it in the bin.
Jim, do it faster.
Faster?
Yes.
Right. Pick it up and put it in, put it in, put it in. Pick it up and put it in the bin.
Ow! Jim, you trapped my fingers, Noggin.
Sorry, Rosie.
There go the dustbin men. There'd be a mess if they didn't come round. Excuse me! Can you take my rubbish, please? Excuse me!
Oh, Rosie. Fizzpot's missed him.
Well, we'll have to catch up with him now.
Yeah.
Ow.
Never mind, I'll catch up with them later. We could do with a dustbin man or somebody cleaning this canal up. Why do people throw their rubbish in the canal? I don't know.
Pick it up and put it in, put it in, Rosie! Pick it up and put it in the bin.
Oh, okay. There. Look, Jim, the rubbish lorry. A man's putting rubbish in it.
Rosie? He's eating the rubbish. Oh, Rosie! Fizzpot's missed him!
Oh, thank goodness. I've caught up with him at last. I'll be able to get rid of my rubbish now without making any mess with it.
Jim, we caught the rubbish lorry up. Hooray!
Now we can throw our rubbish away, Rosie.
Yes, hooray.
Hi, wait for me! Oh, hang on! Oh, I'm glad I've caught you. Do you know, I've been chasing you for miles on my boat. Did you not see me?
No, I didn't.
Didn't you? See, I've got this bag of rubbish, and I don't know what to do with it with being on a boat. Can you take it for me?
I will take it.
Oh, lovely. I bet you collect a lot of bags in a day.
Yeah, about 2,000.
2,000?
Yes.
Good gracious me. And don't people drop a lot of litter?
I always say to keep it in the bags and we can throw it away.
To make your job a lot easier.
Yeah.
Well, here's my rubbish then. Oh dear, what a mess.
Fizzgog's a rubbish dropper now, Rosie.
Poor Fizzgog.
You should have put those in the bottle bank.
Oh yes, you're quite right. Of course it says green glass on there, doesn't it? I'll pop them in. Oh, thank you. Thanks very much. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Green bottles, Rosie.
Yeah, in a special green bottle place.
Well, I'll remember that next time. Thanks very much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Jim, that's eating Fizzgog's rubbish.
Oh dear, look at the whisper.
Oh, that is cracking his cracky song.
Fizzgog's coming. We've played too long. Come on.
Bin, Rosie. Ow! Ooh!
Oh, sorry, Jim.
Poor duck. He's been litter-witted. There you are.
Oh, poor duck.
This is rubbish and that is not.
Rubbish lorry gobbles the lot. Gobble, gobble, rubbish in the bin.
No, Rosie, that's not going in. Thank you very much. Now, this is rubbish and that is not.
Rubbish lorry gobbles the lot. Gobble, gobble, rubbish in the bin.
No, Rosie, that's not going in.
Oh. Well, why not? I mean, my rubbish lorry is very hungry, aren't you? Yes, he says he is.
Well, he could have just a little weeny little bit.
Good, yes, we'll have those. Da, 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 da.
No, Rosie, I'm saving those for Fizzgog.
What for?
I'm saving these green bottles for his special green bottle bank. Duck is cracking his cracky song.
Fizzgog's coming, we've gobbled too long. Come on.
Ah, good, that's got rid of the newspapers, but... Oh, 3 green bottles. Wonder where they came from. Well, I'll save them for next time I go to the bottle bank.
Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One cloudy day, Rosie and Jim were going along on the old rag doll when their engine went puff, rug, cluggety clug, and it just stopped. "We're stuck," said Rosie. The water went bubble, 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 and a great, huge, enormous, gigantic thing came out of it. "Help!" shouted Rosie. "Who are you?" said Jim, picking up a rolled-up newspaper. "I'm the junk serpent," shouted the thing. "I've bitten your boat, and now I want my dinner." The junk serpent swallowed the rag doll. "How are we going to get out?" said Jim. Give it the good rubbish, said Rosie, and be quick about it before it chews us up. So Jim shouted, let us out and we'll give you lots of good rubbish to eat. The junk serpent spat out the rag doll again. They fed it bags of the best rubbish. It crunched up the empty bottles. It chewed the newspapers. It swallowed the cans. They fed it every day. The junk serpent was happy now. When it laid its eggs, they hatched out into new paper to make nice new books, new bottles for the milkman, and new cans for Rosie and Jim to have a cool drink on a hot day.
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.